Hi, I'm Pastor Darren, and welcome to Word for the Week. I want to talk to you today about good and evil. In Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20, God is speaking once more to the people of Judah and Israel, reminding them of how they have gotten way off course. And so through the prophet, he tells them this: Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. There's that constant turning of the things that God calls good into evil. There are those things that God calls evil to be constantly be turning them into good. It ended up costing the people of Judah and Israel their freedom. They were taken into captivity, lost everything they had. Denominations, churches, and countries are following that same path even now, and especially in our own country. We need to ask ourselves, who determines what's good? Who determines what's evil? If it's determined by the consensus of people, what happens when that consensus changes? What happens when evil begins to rule and reign? And we follow right along with it. This week, I want you to consider there is one source, there is one standard that never changes, no matter what happens, and that standard is set by God and God alone. So let's consider what we think of as good and evil, and let's make sure that it lines up with God's definition and standard, and not our own, not our cultures, not our countries. And where we find it deviating from God's standard, that's when we need to stand up as men and women of God and let the world know we're not going to follow the way of the world. So let's be that prophetic message in the world today. And let's call evil what it is. Let's call out good for what it is. And let's stand on that and make sure the world knows we will not compromise what we believe. We will not compromise God's word, but we will stand for it. We will stand for His goodness. We will stand for His love and grace, and we will submit to God's standards and not our own. I'm Pastor Darren. That's your word for the week. God bless and have a wonderful day.